What's up, my ladies and gentlemen? If you don't already know me, my name is Red Tiger, and today, guys, I'm going to help you guys to play Rainbow Six Siege as much as I can. I know I'm a copper player right now. I'm really trying to get my ranked up, but it doesn't help when I had idiotic people come and keep losing my matches. So I know, partially my fault, but who cares? But this is going to help you guys improve your gameplay and improve all this awesome, amazing stuff. So, further ado, let's get into the video. So, first, really quick, we're going to take a look at settings. So, if you don't already know me, I am deaf in my right ear. So, I will be making disclaimers that this will only help people with hard of hearing. So, just a heads up. So, let's get into this. So, first, we're going to go in general settings. The first settings that will be popped up. So, the first thing is you must have drone after preparation turned on to assist auto, the middle one. So, when you're droning, you won't, let's say you're droning and you're like right in the middle trying to save your drone and prep phase ends. You want to turn that into the middle one because when you're droning and when prep phase is over, you can still be on your drone and save your drone. So that'll be a great setting to have so you won't lose your drone. So the first one, so we're going to the second category is audio. So your audio will be something that you will need to save. So make sure that you have the correct audio settings. So this will be more disclaimer of people who have hard of hearing. So with audio, you want to have subtitles off, master volume to 100%, music down to 10 so you don't hear any of the music going on in the background. And then you have dial volume. Dial volume will be really helpful down to 80. So then you have voice chat volume. I recommend turning it down to at least an 80, not a 90. Then you have range. The whole nighttime display and all that. I recommend nighttime or night mode. Sorry, I have a little brother, so I'm used to saying nighttime. Have a on having a nighttime will help a lot. And also, you do want to go into your settings and audio on your console and play on mono. Playing on mono can help you hear both direction in one ear or both ears. So it's going to be really helpful to have with you. So we're going to skip video because video is just something that is more or less towards your um your brightness, really. So we're going to switch over to controls immediately. So you want your sensitivity both vertical or horizontal all the way to 100% so you can have that nice flick when you run or when you have not enough time to turn around with the default settings. I recommend playing it to 100%. That's me. Make sure that it's comfortable for you. Do a lot of terrace hunt to practice with the settings because with this settings you can easily move around with these settings. Now you want your left dead stick and right dead stick down lower than it should. I have my left dead stick down to 10 and my right dead stick down to 5. That will be very helpful because when you're aiming, you're not super slow as moving more than you should. Now, going down the list, you got aim assist. Turn that off because that's only in terrorist hunt. And when you're going for terrorist hunt, you're going to have aim assist, and that's going to help you shoot the terrorists. in regular gameplay, you do not have aim assist. It is up to you make sure that you can easily play with that aim assist. So, turn it off when you're practicing your aiming, your recoil, and I'm actually going to get into recoil here very shortly. Your recoil, and you can easily flick and learn how to flick easier. So, second, aim down sight. That's going to be turned up 100% because you can, again, what it says, aim down sight, easier to see and move around. So, and also, you want to do drop deployment. So, turn to the second one because that's going to help you when, like, the pro leagues, when they throw out their camera, they don't immediately pop up their camera. Well, if you throw it down and run around a corner and then turn your camera on, you can do that. You can easily do that with the setting on. So, further ado, let's get into the next phase, and that's going to be recoil. Okay, so we're going to talk about a little bit about recoil. Recoil is something that is going to be really hard to get used to and to get practice in. So the best place to actually do recoil, that will be actually in Terrace Hunt. Terrace Hunt will be the most easiest way to get recoil done. So the best way how to get it done is by going to Terrace Hunt, like I said. Best settings to put it on, it will be elimination or Terrace Hunt or hunting, whatever it's used to called, and going Twitch. Twitch has with her automatic, it will be the best gun to get used to. I'm sadly can't figure out a best way to do it on defense, but it will be better than nothing. Unless you want to go in defense and practice with Mira with her highest recoil gun. But I don't fully recommend it because defense is a little bit harder than attacking. So that's why I recommend going attacking and Twitch. So to be able to be successful with these settings, don't immediately try to go for Twitch. First go in Terrace Hunt, Elimination, and practice with these settings. Once you're good enough, go over to and play Twitch. Let's say you're playing quick match. You just got done, go straight to Terrace Hunt, Elimination, practice with Twitch, and then go back into a quick match, or just practice a entire day, nothing but Terrace Hunt with Twitch. The only good way how to get better with recoil is by practice. So whenever I go into a ranked game, I always go for elimination and I go for an operator. I'm going to talk about more prepping for rank here in a little bit. But right now we're going to talk about recoil. So with each operator, you are going to have a different sense of recoil. For example, like Lesion. Lesion does not have hardly no recoil on his automatic. So a lot of players will pick Lesion over, let's say, Ela. Ela has a lot of recoil. Or like Mira. Mira has a lot of recoil versus, let's say, Lesion. But the thing is, playing Mira can help you have a better advantage over anyone else because her gadget, and B, her recoil. Because typically when you're playing Mira, you're going to shoot all the way up with recoil. But if you have aim down sight, turn up really well and you push down ever so slightly on your vertical down, that's going to help you humongously on your recoil. But that's only going to get you only 20% halfway there. The best way how to practice or to get used to recoil, or even better, get better with it, is by practicing. You can go for quick match to unranked to rank, even Terrace Hunt, but the best place is Terrace Hunt because Terrace Hunt can also help you with your sights, getting one shot, one kill. So if you're doing a one shot, one kill with a recoil, that will be hugely advantage towards you. I'm trying to do that myself too. So that's the reason why. So back to the recoil problems. You have operators, let's say we're going to look at attackers. You have Ash prepared to, let's say, Nomad's AK guns. Or AK gun. With Ash's, pretty much any Ash's guns have hardly no recoil. But you have operators, let's say, Dokkaebi, who has um, zero recoil, but her guns are a one-shot gun. So it only takes one pull of the trigger. But it depends on your trigger finger. Each operator has their unique recoil. But it's a matter of you practicing for the recoil. So, now we're going to talk about prepping for rank. So, once you're used to your recoil and your audio settings, with audio, just a quick reminder, you can have these audio settings, but take away mono will actually help you guys improve. But, I'm not going to get really into it because there's plenty enough videos talking about the settings on it. I'm more or less helping with the audio problem people like me who are deaf in their right ear. So, prepping for rank. Every time I go into rank, I make sure that I go into Terrace Hunt and go to Expert and try to kill every single one of them. It could be lining to IQ, to Twitch, to even Glaz. And I just have to eliminate as much targets as I can with the amount of headshots. I am trying to get the most headshots out of all of it. But that only going to get me halfway there. Prepping for rank. I do one match of unranked. If I lose, I do another one. Or if I win, and I'm still kind of not there, not fully prepared after doing my Terrace Hunt, I will do another match. I do at least 3 match or less. 3 to 1 matches of unranked. Then I move into ranked. Because I'm already there. My mindset's already on ranked. But also, when I get upset or stressed, I always think of, hey, this is a game. Yes, I'm trying to improve my ranked. Yes, this person's an idiot, but it's just a game. Always keep that in mind, because a lot of people, when they get stressed, they start mouthing off towards the person who messed up. It's not always that person's fault. Sometimes it could even be you. Because if you team kill or get someone upset, you have a chance to even further your loss. And your rank will go down because how salty you are. If we can decrease the team kill, the mouthing off, or even everything, we can improve our rank, the community, and everyone else. Because Rainbow Six Siege has one of the biggest community in the gaming franchise. But it's just a matter of time is, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with these salty people, with these people who think they're better than us, but realistically, they may be, or we're better than them. It's just up to you how you're going to deal with it. And prepping for a ranked game is going to be really hard. Because you can practice and practice, but you can never, but your team is the biggest thing. If you're in a 5-stack, you have the higher advantage. If you're solo queuing, you have the lowest. Or if you are in a 3-stack, 2-stack, you're going to be really low because you have one random. So if, let's say, you're in a 3-stack or a 2-stack or whatever, not a 5-stack, go into game chat. And that will improve how you're going to play. But don't be one of those kids who screams in the mic like this. Or blast music in the background. You do not want that, because that's going to interfere about your gameplay. But always keep this in mind. It's just a game. You can play. You can be top of the leaderboard with 10 kills. Everyone else got 4 to 2 kills. But don't forget about the bottom of the leaderboard. Because sometimes you have people in the bottom of the leaderboard who fed you information. They could not be the best shooter, but they can be the best intel person. And that's one of the biggest things that a lot of my friends don't understand. That the bottom of the leaderboard could be the most best person in your entire team, because you're giving them live information. And information is the key of your victory. Because a lot of the defense operators, or even attacking operators, lies on that information. If you die, shout it out. If you see an enemy, shout it out. Make sure that your team knows where they are and who it is. And that's the best way how to play Rainbow Six Siege. And this is the end of my video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. The outro has a lot of good videos that you guys should watch. So, further ado, have a nice day.